what do I got coming up next, man? I don't really, I never divulge this information, man. You know, it's one of those things that I kind of keep secret, just because I like a proper rollout. You know, I'm not one of them cats that just like, yo, I'm about to do this and I'm about to do that and post it on my social media, man, and then it comes out a year later. Like I like proper rollouts, man. I'm old school like that. But I mean, I'm definitely working on stuff, man. I'm working on a big project right now, and I'm working on another big project. I will say, after this big project that I'm working on, the other two big projects are R&B. So I'm kind of lending my hands to the R&B and soul side of things and seeing what I can do in that genre of music. So hopefully my fans, my hip hop fans, my heads won't be too mad at me for doing soul music. But come on, man, you got time with your lady, man. You don't always listen to hip hop. Come on now, you know, you need some soul music in your life. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. My creative process really just kind of starts with whatever mood I'm in, man, whatever feeling is coming to me, man. And a lot of times I'll let the sample kind of dictate that too. I'll go in my studio and I'll just start digging through samples, and then I'll find something that puts me in a mood sometimes, man. It puts me in a certain mood, and I gotta stop everything I'm doing so I can work on this joint. And I'm looking for a certain note. Once I find that note, I'm looking for one more note, find that note, and then I just kind of build. I always start with my drums. A lot of people, you know, everybody's different. I always start with my drums, man. My drums are the skeleton. My drums are the bones. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't have bones on top of meat, on top of muscle, and on top of fat, and on top of skin. You got skin and muscle and fat on top of bones. That's just how I feel. Like the bones, that goes first to me. And so that's kind of like the structure, man. And then I start laying my sample. I start chopping my sample around my bones, man. I'll start laying the muscle and the fat and the skin down on the bones. These days, man, it takes me, I don't know, it could take me a week to make a beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to chop out, you know, man, I used to turn out beats, man, like crazy. But now that I'm a married man with a family, you know, a 4-year-old and a 9-year-old, man, and I got so many other responsibilities to do and take care of. If I can make 4 beats a week, I'm good. I feel good about that. 4 beats a week. 4 beats a week to me means 16 beats a month. 16 beats, that's an album. That means 12 albums worth of beats a year. That's fine. I only make 2 beats or 2 albums every 18 months. You know what I'm saying? And I don't need to make any more beats than that. And so that's kind of my creative process, where if I can get into the studio alone with no interruptions, you know, my kids not interrupting me or anything, and not having to take care of doing my husband duties like the dishes and all that other good stuff, man. If I can get in the studio and just kind of let my mind escape, and just, it really just starts with listening to samples, man, and letting it go from there. One thing that helped me, you know, in my career making beats, man, has always been being able to mix my beats while I make them. So when I'm done with the beat's done. You know, I don't have to go back to the beat later on when somebody picks it or somebody wants this or wants that, and then I'd be like, all right, hold on, I gotta mix it. Let me mix that beat real quick. No, the beats are already mixed when I send them out. You know what I'm saying? Like I mix them while I'm making them. That's another reason why it takes me so long to make a beat too. Because I'm steady, you know, mixing the beat while I'm making it. So, and I learned that, I can't remember who said, I saw that, somebody, it might have been Ill Mind or somebody who had mentioned that years ago, to have your beats ready. You know what I'm saying? Have them ready. When you're sending them out, have them ready. And they were like, taglines and all that stuff is beautiful, but nobody wants to rap over taglines. You know what I'm saying? Like, have your beats ready and you know, ready to rap. Because if they just want that as a 2-track, you know, that might be the way to go. You know what I'm saying? That might be the way to go. Usually I like to track out all my stuff, but some people just want two tracks. They just want to get in and get out. If it's not ready, they might go on to the next producer. You know, they might find the next beat from somebody else, and you might lose out on an opportunity because you're not ready. So That's one thing I learned definitely in my career is to mix while I make them. And so when I send them out, they're ready to go. You know, house and techno, I definitely respect it. The whole EDM scene, I definitely respect it. I was never really into it, never really exposed to it. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, I was never really exposed to it. And so I never really got the full, just that full, you know, grasp of just the do. That I never got it. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. It's definitely dope, man. I definitely respect it. I was never exposed to it really. So, but I see where people are coming from, and I see why people love it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely, it can be contagious, man, and it'll get your head bobbing, and get your fist pumping. You know what I'm saying? But I never really got into it. I couldn't name any names. I couldn't name any songs.